Copper is just a metal, so it's just U. Sodium is just a metal, it's just Na. Ammonium chloride is NH4Cl. Ammonia is NH3. Sulfur is just S, or sometimes you will see some books will write S8, but in equations you don't need to write S8, you just write S. Okay? Sulfuric acid is H2SO4. Neon is just Ne. Silica is actually silicon 4 oxide, also known as sand, SiO2. Okay? Silicon is just Si. Barium is Ba2 plus, OH negative, so Ba, don't forget to bracket OH bracket 2. Tin 4 chloride, SnCl4. Did you get it correct? Okay. Silver, iodine. Okay, so remember, iodine, nitrogen, hydrogen, chlorine, bromine, iodine are always in double. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. Hydrogen sulfide, titanium 4 oxide is same as lead 4 oxide. Lead is just Pb. Okay, if you look at the periodic table, strontium is Sr2 positive, sulfate is SO4 2 negative. So SRS4. Lithium is just Li. Okay? Jay, okay? Right. I do the next one? Okay, yeah. Silver, carbonate, gold, platinum 2 fluoride, nitric acid, ammonia, silicon 4 hydride, phosphorus you can write P4 or just P, diamond is just carbon, vanadium 5 oxide, cobalt 2 hydroxide. Okay, barium hydroxide. Why so many ammonia? Hydrochloric acid. So there's 3 acids: hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, and on top there's sulfuric acid. Okay. Fluorine, silicon, calcium is 2 plus. Phosphate is 3 negative. So Ca3PO4 bracket 2. Rubidium, germanium 4 oxide. Bastidite is in group 7. Okay, this one, right? Can you please write nitrogen monoxide? Because nitrogen monoxide is NO, but nitrogen dioxide is NO2. This is two different things. Okay, done. Now, I asked you to do equation also, right? Asked you to do equation, right? Do you do this already? You're supposed to do three, no, no, no. Supposed to do everything else except for these few. Done already not? It's two pieces of paper. It's two different pieces of paper. It's the other one. It's the one that has this, the one that says equations. Yeah. Have you done it? Can you do 4, 5, 4, 5, 7 now? So at least I know you know. 4, 5, and 7. Did you go back and study or not? If you don't study, of course you won't know what to do. This is not magic, you know. You cannot just learn one day and then tomorrow you suddenly know. So I've already taught you last week, lithium plus water. You need to know lithium is Li, you need to know water is H2O. Lithium hydroxide means it's Li positive, OH negative, LiOH plus hydrogen, and you should know hydrogen is H2. That's the first thing you should do. Okay, and then you balance the equation. Here one lithium, here one lithium. Here two hydrogen, here three. Here one oxygen, here one. So what you should do, you should double it up. Okay, so now everybody has the same amount, correct? Do you understand? Jay, did you get it correct? Okay. Calcium carbonate with nitric acid. So I already told you calcium carbonate is CaCO3. Nitric acid is HNO3. Okay. How do you know calcium carbonate is CaCO3? Because we have learned for the past few weeks. How do you know water is H2O? Because you learned already. How do we know carbon dioxide is CO2? We learned already. So that's how you write down the equation. Okay, the last one. Yeah. Because I told you here already. Nitric acid is HNO3, hydrochloric acid is HCl, and sulfuric acid is H2SO4. Of course! Okay, it's just three acids. It's just three acids. Okay? Do you guys have a goal that you want to achieve? Like what you want to study? You don't know. Jared? Don't know. Don't know. Jay? What you want to study? What you want to decide? Okay? So you need all these grades, guys. 7. Ammonia with nitric acid, you produce ammonium nitrate. Okay? 10. All right. Go home and finish the rest. Go home and do 8, 9, 10, and 12. Okay, write this down first. Okay, yesterday, last week, we did this calculating formula mass, right? This one. No, not this one isn't. This is called relative mass. Correct. Do you remember what is this? You look at the periodic table and you calculate the numbers. Okay. So last week, what we learned is we learned how to calculate relative mass. Okay. Now, today we're going to learn something called the mole concept. It's on your notes. Um, let's look at this first. Huh? Okay. Okay. Please write this down in your notes. Calculate the relative mass of carbon dioxide. Do this first. Okay. What is the relative mass of carbon dioxide? 44. Because carbon is 12, oxygen is 16 times 2, so equals to 44. Correct? Okay, where did you get carbon is 12? From the periodic table. Oxygen is 16 from the periodic table. Okay, Ken? Okay, now, 44 is a relative mass. Relative mass, relative means to compare. What do we compare it to? We compare it to carbon. Okay, so carbon dioxide is 44, where carbon is 12. Now, the issue now is it's just a comparison. It has no real value. I cannot go and say, your mom asked you to go and buy rice. Go buy rice. How much rice do I buy, mommy? 5 pencils worth of rice. Doesn't make sense. So how do we buy rice? 5 kg, 10 kg, 20 kg, right now? That's how we buy rice. So now, but all of this has no unit, so we convert it to unit. So that's where this guy comes. His name is Avogadro. Please write this down. Not avocado, Avogadro. So Avogadro's constant. So Mr. Avogadro here was very free. He got nothing better to do. So every day he sit down and count atoms. So he realized that when he count 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 particles. This is Avogadro's number, Avogadro's constant. Okay, how much is 6.02 times 10 to the power 23? What value is that? It's basically 602 with 22 zeros at the back. Can you imagine how big this is? This is not like 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 gazillion. It's so much more. Okay, it is 602 with 22 zeros at the back. So is it a very, very large number? Yes. Okay. So this number, this value is called 1 mole. MOLE. 1 mole. Okay. Like, you know how 1 dozen is 12? 1 dozen is 12. 2 dozen is 24. Half a dozen eggs is 6 eggs. 1 mole is 6.02 times 10 power 23. Okay. So if I go and count 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23 carbon atoms, suddenly it's equivalent to 12 grams. Suddenly got unit already. Okay. And 6.02 times 10 to the power 23, is this the same as 1 mole? Yes. So this is also called 1 mole carbon equals to 12 grams. Do you understand? Okay. Okay. So 1 mole of carbon dioxide has 6.02 times 10 to the power 23 molecules. And 1 mole of carbon dioxide is 44 grams. Get it? Okay? Okay. So if I say 1 mole of carbon dioxide, 44 grams, then 2 mole of carbon dioxide, how many grams? And then if I have 0.5 mole of carbon dioxide would be 22. Now, if I tell you 11 grams of carbon dioxide, you all will know that is 11.2 grams. Okay, can? You understand? Okay, so, but what if I give you a funny number? A funny number, uh, like 0.326 grams of carbon dioxide. How many moles? How do I find the ratio? So what I do is, this is the most important formula that you will ever see in your entire life until you die, or you take your IGs, whichever comes first. Amount of moles equals to mass over molar mass. Okay, what is molar mass? Molar mass is the mass of 1 mole. Okay, molar mass is the mass of 1 mole. So the molar mass of carbon dioxide is 44 gram lah. The mass of 1 mole. Okay, molar mass is basically the relative molecular mass, but in gram. So this is molar mass. So this is the most important formula you will ever see. Okay, ready? Let me guess. Ariel has arrived. No. Uh, uh, no, Ariel not coming here. It's taekwondo grading. Noah's not coming here. It's a family thing. I don't know whether it's Johnny. What's his name? Yeah, Shani. I don't know what he came for a trial class. I don't know what he's trying. Okay. All right. Can you understand this concept? Okay, so if you put it inside here, you take 0.326 over 12, 44. How much you get? So 0.0074 mole. Get it? Okay. So amount of moles is mass over molar mass. Okay, done? Sorry, what? Again, sorry. Okay, ready? Okay. Now look at the other paper. This one here. Now remember, you have to use grams. You have to use the unit in grams. Okay? So use the same formula, mass over molar mass. Find this. So you need to know the molar mass of magnesium, the molar mass of copper oxide. So if amount of moles equals to mass over molar mass, then if I want to find mass, it will be amount of moles multiply molar mass. What does molar mass means? Molar mass basically means the relative mass, but in grams. So for example, like last week, we were learning all of this, right? This is just relative mass, right? So if I want the molar mass of ammonium sulfate is 132 grams. That's molar mass. Get it? It's the relative mass, but in grams. Okay, can you understand? So there's only one formula. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to do 1A, B, C and 2A, B, C, 2 do all. Now when it's dot, right, these are means it's add together with 10 molecules of water. So you take this plus 10 molecules of water. Do you understand? Okay, please do this now. Okay, so for example, question A, right? Moles is mass, 72 grams. Molar mass is 24. It's given in the periodic table, right? So you get 3 moles. I've told you 5 times just now. Molar mass is the mass, the relative mass in grams. Huh? This is the mass. This is the mass. 72 grams is the mass. How many moles? The question is asking you to find moles. Okay, so I already said cannot use cannot use kg, must use gram. So amount of moles CuO. Cu is 64. Oxygen is 16. So the molar mass is how much? 80. Cannot use 4, must use 4,000 grams. Because you must use it in the unit of grams. Mass over molar mass. Molar mass is 80. So you get how much? 50 mole. Okay? Calculate the molar mass of this and then 39 over the molar mass. Then this one is the other way around. It's just amount of moles multiply the molar mass. That's how you get mass. Because this one is asking you to find the mass. Okay, continue. Okay? Can. All right. Question B. 2B. Okay, aluminium oxide. Aluminium is 27 times 2. Oxygen is 16 times 3. You get 102, right? So the mass equals to 0.2 times 102. 50. 20.4 grams. Okay, last one. Second last one. Okay. C, silver is how much in the periodic table? 108. So 0.1 mole is 10 times 10.8 grams. Okay, last one. Oh, 0.01. Oh, sorry. So one mole. Okay, last one. So this one, right? Sodium carbonate, 10 water. This is called a hydrated salt. Okay, it's not water. It's still a solid. It's just that the water molecules are embedded inside the crystals. So when you touch it, it's still a solid. Okay? What's that? Oh, it's E. Okay, sorry. Carbon 12 plus 16 times 3. So that's here. Plus 10 multiply water. Water is 18. So 286. And then the mass is 0.3. Okay, do you understand? Okay. Okay. Now let's look at something else. Look at this question here. Okay, read this question first. Read the first question. Calculate the number of moles of carbon dioxide in 11 grams of carbon dioxide. Okay, what should you do? What formula should you do? Moles equals to mass over molar mass. So count this one 3A. Quickly. Count 3A. So 11 over? Huh? Oi! Carbon dioxide we did just now. 44. So you get 0 point. So, get it? Now look at this. So I have 11 grams of carbon dioxide. 11 grams of carbon dioxide is 0.25. Get it? Okay. Now, calculate the number of moles of carbon in 11 grams of carbon dioxide. In every single carbon dioxide, how many carbons do I have? One. Every single. Okay. In 1 mole of carbon dioxide, in one carbon dioxide, how many carbons do I have? How? Are you serious? No need to count anything. This one carbon dioxide got how many carbons? One. One carbon dioxide has one carbon. So if I have 0.25 carbon dioxide, how many carbons will I have? Same, double, half. Which one?
One half and one half. One carbon.
If I have 0.25 Bg carbon, how many carbon dioxide, how many carbons will there be? Will it be the same? Double or thank you, Jai. It's the same. I have 4 students. Every student got one head. How many heads do I have here? 4 lah. I got 4 students. Each student got one nose. How many noses do I have here? 4. I got 0.25 carbon dioxide. Every carbon dioxide got one carbon. How many carbons do I have? 0.25. Okay. I want you to use your brain and the same concept and answer this. It's the same question. It's just the next step. How many oxygens do you have? Okay. How much? 0.5. Thank you. Just double it lah. Get it? Okay. Same concept. Do this. Do this question. Do 4. Done? Finish? Okay. Now, aluminium oxide is 102. So 5.1 over 102, how much you get?
Two.
So aluminium in aluminium oxide is same double half, double because it's Al2. So 0.05 times 2 is 0.1. And finally this one, oxygen is times 3. 0.05 times 3, 0.15. Okay, get it? Alright, now look at the other one. Look at this. Okay, remember what is equations? Remember equations, we balance equations?
Yeah.
Okay, what does the balance equation means? It means that for every 4 mole of sodium that reacts, 1 mole of oxygen will react to form 2 mole of sodium oxide. That's what this equation means. Okay, that means the ratio is 4 to 1 to 2. Do you understand ratio? Yes, sir. So if this one is 12 moles, how much is oxygen? Same, double, times 4 or divide by 4? Divide by 4. Because the ratio is literally 4 to 1. So you divide by 4, you will get 3 more. Do you understand? And then this one, the ratio is 4 to 2. So same, double or half? Half. Make sense? So that's what the equation, the numbers in front of the periodic table, in front of the equation mean. Okay, do this now. Hurry up. Faster, faster, faster. It's either the first paper or the second paper.
Only four.
Huh? There is on this one. The one that you only that one you have 2 sets. Accidentally. I accidentally. Done? Okay, did you get this correct? Alright. This one, the ratio is 2 to 3 to 2. Remember, the ratio is the ratio amount of moles, so it's 5. So how do you get this? 5 times 3 to 2. So 7.5. Get it? Then this one is same, 5. So 0.1 times 3 divided by 2. Got it? Can? This one, the ratio is 1, 6.5, 4, 5. So 0.1, 0.5 times 6.5. 0.5 times 4. 0.5 times 5. Like that only. Okay, it's very, very simple. 20 times 6.5. 20 times 4. 20 times 5. That's it. It's very, very simple because the ratio is 1. Do you understand? Because this one is 1. Okay. This ratio, 4 to 3 to 2 to 6. Okay. So 0.5 times 3 divided by 4. 0.5 divided by 2. Alright? 0.5 times 6 divided by 4. Do you understand? So same concept lah. 10 times 3 divided by 4. So you just have to press calculator. That's all. Okay. Ready? 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 Okay. So now what we must understand is the ratio is not the ratio of mass. We cannot say, oh, this one 40 grams of copper oxide. Oh, this one 40 grams of copper oxide. Ah, teacher, I know. Just now you told me ratio is 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. So 40 grams means here 40 grams, 40 grams, 40 grams. Ta-da! No, it is the ratio of moles. So now you're looking for how much hydrogen when you have 40 grams of copper dioxide, copper 2 oxide. Okay? You understand the question? So your step 1, you find the amount of moles of CuO, mass over molar mass. Step 2, you use your ratio to find the moles of hydrogen using the ratio. And then step 3, you use mass over molar mass. Mass is moles times molar mass to find the mass of hydrogen. Okay, please do it now. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 1, find the moles of copper oxide. It's basically what I just taught you, everything combined together. So like this, CuO 64 plus 16 is 80, correct? So 40 over 80 is 0.5. Step 1, correct? So if copper oxide is 0.5, the ratio is 1 to 1. Hydrogen is also 0.5. And then the mass is amount of moles of hydrogen times molar mass. Hydrogen is 1 times 2. So 0.5 times 2 mah 1 gram lah. Get it or not? Okay. Question 3, no need to do. There's something wrong with question 3. Can you do question 2 now? Yes. Okay. Do question 2 and question 4. Remember, kg must change into gram. All right. So for question 2, first you find magnesium. 192 over 24. How much you get? 8 more.
Oh,
You do not times 2. Magnesium is just Mg. 2 is the ratio. So oxygen is 2 to 1. So the amount of moles of oxygen is 4 mole. The mass of oxygen is 4 times 32. How much is that?
oh yeah, very mass. So,
128.
wait,
Okay?
how do you get?
All right.
Not right.
480. Okay, so iron oxide Fe2O3 is what? 160, is it? 56 times 3 plus 16 times 3. Eh? 52 times 2 plus 16 times 3. Yeah, 160. So amount of moles, step 1, moles of iron oxide, mass, 480,000. You don't know kg to gram is times 1000. We all sit down and cry, okay?
Right. What do you do?
So it's 3000 mole. So carbon monoxide is times 3. It's 9000 mole. And finally, the mass of carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is 28. Two five two zero zero zero, which equals to 252 kg. Okay? Understand? Is it getting easier? All right. Okay. Now over here, okay. Done, okay? Okay, okay? Okay? Jared? Jonathan, okay? All right. Now, what I want you to look at, read question 7. Don't need to do first. I'll teach you how to do. Read question 7. Read it, read it. Okay, see whether you understand the question now. Okay. Ready? So you have magnesium sulfate. Okay, this magnesium sulfate is not water. It's embedded with water molecules. What is this called? Hydrated. Remember I told you it's a solid. It's a solid, but there's water molecules embedded inside. You're trying to find out how much water molecules. So you heat it up and all the water goes away. Okay? So the one that has no water is called anhydrous. Anhydrous has no water. So this is the anhydrous, 2.4 grams. Okay? The one that has the water is called hydrated. So the hydrated is here, 4.92 grams. Okay, you know how much with water, you know how much without water. Can you find the mass of water? Can. So step one, I want you to find the mass of water. And then step two, I want you to find the moles of water. And then step three, I want you to find out the moles of the anhydrous, the one without water. Okay, do it now. I give you step one, step two, step three. Step one, find the mass of water. You know how much there is with water. You know how much there is without water. Find the mass of water, then find the moles of water, and then find the ratio. Okay, go, go, quick, 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 quick. Anhydrous is without water. Hydrated is with water. Yeah. Count the mass of water. Dude, seriously. With water and without water, I gave you. You cannot find water.
Five.
Want to answer?
Yeah.
How much? What is 45?
What?
Which one is 45 grams?
I got 7.
Okay, correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, mass of water, you literally just minus. You take 4.92 minus 2.4. 2.52. Everybody got that?
Yes.
Then you take 2.52 divided by 18.
You.
0.14 mole. Okay, magnesium sulfate is 2.4. 2.4 over 120, right? 0.02. How can you get 2.49 when it's given 2.4 in the question?
Oh, it is the top of that. The song.
Okay. So now for every 0.02 mole of magnesium sulfate, I will get 0.14 mole of this. So how much is my N? N is just the ratio. Ratio means you times or divide. Right. You take 0.14 divide 0.02, you get 7. So N equals to 7. Get it? Homework 8 and 12. 8 and 12 is homework. Wait, plus the equations that you didn't finish. Okay? That's it. All right.